you got, just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. Boom, boom. Just give me that. Give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. Boom, boom. Just give me that. Give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 32. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running it with David Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
He finds Laporta. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just...
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
McCarthy throwing here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Following the score, they've got Reichard out and ready to boot it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation or maybe his resignation.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Has the connection to Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings get some late points and the lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fires over the middle, caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Goff now on 3rd down. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. To the sideline he goes. He makes the play. Prescott, both feet are down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, here's Jones. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Detroit calls timeout, it's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Fry getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So now it's going to be third and long. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So that brings up fourth and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So we've reached halftime in Minneapolis with the Vikings out in front at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Shotgun now on third down. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a stand and a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. McCarthy looking to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. On the carry, this is Jones. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
McCarthy to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Kickoff taken at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Goff. Quick slant, that's Williams. On the move, past the 40. Still fighting forward. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Lions 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This is Jones. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. From the red zone now. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Gibbs now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They'll go for it. Goff. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. That's Jefferson, he's got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Following the score, they've got Reichard out and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. To the left sideline, complete. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Off play action, Goff. And that catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lions, 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Now a give to Jones. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He's on the move. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Goff back to throw. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, he lost the football! Going the other way, Lions have it!
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. First down throw from Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop. It's a 21-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's Goff. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and goal, Goff. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here's Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings only up by a few. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. He'll look to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a give to Jones. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Jones once more. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Jones with the first, still going. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Reichert on for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. Trying to break a return. Oh, no, he lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Well, you know me. I don't ever mind aggressiveness. I think it empowers your quarterback, empowers that offensive huddle. But you also got to know, as a quarterback, if you call a pass play, you got to do your job. And doing your job means avoiding a safety in that circumstance.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Going with Jones on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival.